Soon to be. Call 205.
If you'd like to sponsor or appear on Tuscaloosa Monorail, call us at 205.
Okay.
Or send us an email at Tuscaloosa Monorail at outwitvideo.com.
Hello?
Hi,
Hello?
it's me.
Is this an obscene phone call? Who is this?
The PVC Pope. Who are you?
My name is Robin. Can I help you?
They told me to call.
Who told you to call?
They did. On TV. I want to do the commercial. I'm a small business. I need to get the word out.
Oh, okay. Now those are gonna cost money?
Hey, listen, babe. Money's no object. I'm a very rich man. I own a boat.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't finished. I own a boat and a DVD player. I'm loaded, baby.
Oh, well, okay. Are you gonna need us to make a commercial for you? Yeah, like you put together the things to put them on the television?
Yeah, like a video?
Well, probably a video's gonna work best.
I got one of those.
Okay, well, how is gonna be easiest for you to get that to us?
I already mailed it.
To where?
To your house.
How did you do, how'd you?
Bye.
Hey, Robin. Look at this weird package that just showed up.
That is weird.
Someone who's an excellent speaker. In order to communicate with words, that person has to know how to put those words together, not just in sentences, but in meaningful phrases that will capture some image or make you or me feel something.
Mic check, fathoms the name, skip the introduction, production by slang, provided percussions for concussions, erupting on tracks with combustible raps, invincible skill, real, recognized like flashbacks. With knowledge of self, my words of wealth to the mindless. On mics, I'm a virus. To these MCs who drop 16 as bad as hip-hop as Miley Cyrus. Pin game the tightest, catch arthritis trying to write this. Sketched on papyrus, make a spectacle out of these poppers and imposters that are put on pedestals. Put mics in a crisis when we recite scripts and then sleep on our position like that style inflicts itis. Flow Tigris, Euphrates, burn Hades with her. Enough heat on sheets to make fevers blister. Been dope since Dookie ropes and Rakim's days. So quote me in other words, I don't mess with 2 Chainz.
Still wheels turn,
Inspire fire to burn.
moves mimic oceans when the B-boys learn.
It's vivid like the aerosol winds never settling. We're MCs on earth, building from the elements. We're building from the elements. We're building from the elements. We're MCs on earth, building from the elements.
My gray matter's patterns escape as earthquakes. Shift the tectonic plates, constructing your mental state. I mean, I meditate and mimic natural disasters. Each sentence fit to give the Richter needle spasms. I'm going cataclysm on a rhythm. Seismic sound waves from sound bites addiction. Beat beats, bruise, loose leaf, leave mics flinching. My vocal tracks a dope attack, I throw it opposition. In rhythmic discussion, with kicks and percussion. Train kicks with kicks, I'm giving it a concussion. Muhammad Ali speaks with Bruce Lee's substance. I chew wheels of steel and my tongue is tungsten. Living by the truth that knowledge means power. So you can make it rain, I make a meteor shower. You can spit whatever pop media likes, cause my words don't make an impact like meteorites. Steel wheels turn, inspire fire to burn. Moves mimic oceans when the b-boys learn.
It's vivid like the aerosol winds never settling.
We're MCs on earth, building from the elements. We're building from the elements. We're building from the elements. We're MCs on earth, building from the elements.
It just, the muse strikes, bang, I mean, lightning comes down and you can, all of a sudden you can just, I mean, ideas flow.
Tuscaloosa Monorail is brought to you by Eat My Beats, the Left Hand Soap Company, and the Druid City Brewing Company. If you'd like to sponsor or appear on Tuscaloosa Monorail, call us at 205 or send us an email at tuscaloosamonorail@marvinvideo.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, this week's guest, Pen Pal! Fellas, how you doing tonight?
Good.
Good, good, good. How was the drive over?
Pretty stormy.
Stormy, okay.
Yeah.
Wet, I assume, or was it just...
We got here before it started raining.
Okay.
More lightning than anything.
Well, good. Fantastic. Glad you guys are safe. No one's drowned, nothing like that has happened. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Pen Pals, to the show. Guys, why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you tell the folks at home your names and what you do in the band?
You go first.
Real name and hip-hop
Government name.
Government name first? Okay. My name's Ian. I go by Fathom. And this is my partner in rhyme.
You're not going to say what you do?
Oh, yeah, I rap. I talk, rhyme words together.
My name's David Redwine. I go by Slangwich. That's a lowercase s, capital L for the people out there. And I make beats and write rhymes.
Thanks for coming on the show, guys.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Appreciate having me.
We'll make sure to, that's lowercase L language.
Lowercase s, capital
Lowercase,
L.
excuse me, lowercase s, capital L language. Make sure, Robin, did you
that
get
right.
that?
I got it.
All right,
Or
we'll
he
put
will
that
be
up
mad.
on the screen. Like,
We do caption? Yes. All right.
yeah, can we do captions?
I'm glad we got that out of the way.
Good. We'll already do the caption jokes. We're already doing the talk to people off camera jokes.
This is
Bam,
Classic
par,
Monorail.
par for the course.
I think
Par for the
it
course.
It peaked too soon.
Damn it. I guess, well, thanks for coming on the show, guys. We'll hope to have you on some other time, and it won't nearly be as bad. Back to Pen Pals with their song, The Word.
Yo, this is you, Reek from IQ. But you know what? That shit don't even matter, because you're about to listen to Pen Pals. Yeah. Shit's about to get crazy. They're about to show you what the word is. Go.
What's the word? Word, yo, what's the word? What's the word? Word, yo, what's the word? What's the word? Word, yo, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Vibe with these vibrations, ageless creations, symbols to the Bible in these book of rhyme pages.
Rare prayer sares part in the seas. Who anoint the mic stand and make it drop to his knees. The style is surreal plus classic. We practice turning water to wine, loose leaves the blunt ashes. I don't even smoke. Comes from speaking heat and setting fire to quotes. Head nodding as the beat teases flame from my throat. A message evoke in the language of the dragons. I'm the Dovahkiin folk, immersed in the curses and certain absurdity. Working converting the ink so I can slur it verbally. Not high, still fly, defying vertical leap. Raise the bar above the clouds, stars stuck in my teeth. Mars under my feet, bars uttered unique. Mind tricks of the Jedi's, red eye, no sleep. Observe wordsmiths taking speech to its limits. When head nod science meets beats per minute. Scripture scripters, we rhyme infinite. Ink to the scroll with soul control. What's the word? Word, yo, what's the word? What's the word? Word, yo, what's the word? What's the word? Word, yo, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word?
Yeah. When I'm on the mic, tabernacle shake. Rhymes like enzymes, I make particles break. Digging in crates, getting cuts and scrapes. Then I'm writing rhymes till my metatarsals ache. I take a leap of faith with every line I place. To the pad to take you to new heights in space. Authentic how I rip it, these other cats is trace. Smoking mirrors, they need to step up their pace. Rap, Game of Thrones, my mind's a thunderdome. Spit cold and flick frostbite through headphones. I take hip-hop and progress forward on the mic. While these clones just got it backwards like palindromes. Rhythmic poems written on stone tablets, inspired by the roots in these rap commandments. Never learned to draw, was too rough around the edges, so I use words to shape images in my sketches.
Observe wordsmiths taking speech to its limits. When head nod science meets beats per minute. Scripture scripters, we rhyme infinite. Ink to the scroll with soul control. Lyric, what's the word? Word, yo, what's the word? What's the word? Word, yo, what's the word? What's the word? Word, yo, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word?
Yo, you just heard pen pals. Pretty much that's a language that you can't fathom. So you know what? Check this out. Yo, we got a bunch of going on right now. Check out the music, check out the vibes, all that. Word.
But you guys have got, you guys have been working on an album coming out very soon. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the self-produced album?
Yeah, basically started because I make all the beats, or I try to make all the beats for our stuff, and I just kind of sit at home and make beats and then get ideas for songs, and I pitch them to him, and we just kind of go from there. But we're working on it for
a while.
Yeah, probably about 7 months or something like that, maybe longer. Pretty much since our last EP, which was like August last year or something like that. Yeah, just trying to climb forward one song at a time here.
Okay. And you are recording that out in your house?
Yeah, in a closet.
In a closet?
With a blanket.
Ooh.
And to try to soundproof things
some
a little bit.
Some other creature.
Maybe a sweater and a towel. You know,
okay, yeah, exactly. You should try, if you ever run through eggs, if you ever eat eggs, take the carton and just like nail them to the wall. See? I just saved you no money, because if you don't have any eggs, you've got to still go buy them. But if you like eggs and then you eat all of them, you can then, you don't have to throw away the carton.
Got it. I'll look into that.
All right, don't. It's really stupid. I'm sure the blanket and sweater are fine. They're going to work just fine.
No, go turn back. You're coming too fast. You're gonna crash into the airport. Oh no, they did it.
they crashed. Too bad, because they won't get to get any of these prices. Any of these good prices I got here at PVC Pulp Vacuum City here in Cottondale, Alabama. Not only do I got good prices, but there ain't no airports around here for you to crash into. PVC Pulp Vacuum City, Cottondale, Alabama. It's the best going. I got the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here with Pen Pals, our guest tonight. Guys, again, thanks for coming out. We got a little bit of footage. You guys were at the Send the Summer Away Super Summer Shindig Extravaganza Palooza Block Party. That's what I'm looking for. We got a little footage of you guys. How did you guys enjoy that? Seemed like you had a good time.
It's pretty fun. Yeah, we had a lot of people asking us when we were going to play, and then all those people were like completely avoiding us when we were playing. It's really weird. It's always a weird scenario like that.
So wait, you had fans come up to you and say like, "Hey, when are you playing?"
Yeah.
And then when you played, they were like, "Let's go."
There was a big crowd standing around this little tent that we were playing under, and there was a lot of people over here to the side, but there was like 5 people in front, and I realized like halfway through that the 5 people in the front were actually the ones watching us, and everybody else over here was just like smoking cigarettes and hanging out.
And getting drunk.
Yeah, that too, a lot of that, sweating a little bit, but
there was a lot of sweat
hot
going
show.
on. There was a lot of sweat going on.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was a very sweaty show.
It definitely was.
I had to work, so I don't know exactly how sweaty, but I've seen a few pictures.
You're not missing out.
Yeah,
Good.
it's pretty sweaty.
I've sweat before, so
You know what it's like.
yeah. I mean, done it once, done it a million times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guys on your web pages, Facebook, SoundCloud.com/
Pen Pals Hip Hop, I believe.
Pen Pals Hip Hop, SoundCloud, Pen Pals. Yes. You guys say you like to play video games, in particular NBA 2K14.
Yeah,
sir.
Since you guys like to play video games, why don't you tell me about your favorite thing to do outside?
Outside?
Basketball.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's kind of cliche.
Yeah,
It
well,
is.
that was a
Kinda
little
Considering the
usually-
fact
it was
we
a
don't
little-
really play basketball.
I don't know. What do we do outside?
But we
Nothing
don't really play
I check the
basketball.
mail. That's
Hiking?
one of my
Do you
favorite
guys
things.
hike at all? Or?
No.
To the mailbox and then back
Okay,
in the house.
good.
Up the stairs, that's my hike.
Okay.
I go on walks. Long walks.
I just don't get out much. That's pretty
Okay.
much. I live in Hueytown. I
Well,
have no
none-
friends.
None of us do either, so it's fine. Your cousin is the mayor of Hueytown.
He didn't
Oh.
win the re-election.
Oh. Was he blamed for the tornado or?
No, but he's kind of a dick.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Pen Pals again with their song "Down to a Science."
Yeah. Yo, it's Pen Pals. Back for another one. Yeah. Yeah, down to a science, y'all. We got it down to a science, y'all. All right, check it out. Yeah. Bring your sweet 16, 16 of your sick team. I'll divide them by 4 bars. Mathematical murder scene. Overbeats is natural, a killer is born. Spawn a Medusa infused with the eye of the storm. In the foolish crew of hooligans, a cipher was born. Indelible over decibels, we strive to live on. Presently, my pen presses pages more a passage. Devoted to speaking these quotes, potent and passionate. It's like this, my bars extend the margins width. And when I start to spit, I'm scarring who I'm sparring with. Like Joey Badass, a Spartan with the Martian clique. Marching through the marshes with a sharpened pencil armament. Rare contender, flare of an airbender. The Hell's Wind staff, paragraph remixer. An elite elixir of ether mixtures. Compounds extracted from the spit of my scriptures. I spit with convictions, convict with the writtens. Where evidence is evident, I sentence competition. Practical, mathematical, tactical schemes. Couplets can join words into Siamese themes. I was 15 when I wrote my first 16. Retain the quotes I spoke, now I'm dope for 16. Looking back was whack, a joke at 16. I pinned 16s, prestige like the Sistine. Chapel, let's stay from battles, we pterodactyls. Smash clavicles to fractals, so natural. Going atom is fathom, crush atoms, dismantle. A rapper build a back, name him Adam and smack him. Your pitmanship, membership, I'll dismember it. Devise mnemonics to phonics so you remember it. Skyrocket till I rock it with a clear conscience. Steer to a new hemisphere, lit on knowledge. Alright, alright, down to a science. Alright, yo, we got it down to a science. We got it down to a science. With fact spitting tacticians, athletic tongue flipping.
Boom bap tracks like a thunderclap hit 'em. Aesthetically pleasing to the ears when you listen. Paradigm designs parallel to the rhythm. Falling into place like historical events. Check the euphorical oracle's metaphorical gift. We in the open mic despite being the genesis. Prodigal poets penning post-apocalyptic scripts.
Yo, a marksman and marksman, Marxist with a sharp pen. Darwinistic visions evolving what this art is. My format to your doormat, you forfeit, I'm for that. Picture it like a Kodak, opponents under my floor mat. Ferocious, I'm focused on approaches. My cranium is a full metal jacket strapped with uranium. Label me able, I'm not a fable, I'm caning them. No King James, hurt my mind is saving them.
Drop the beat so you can hear just what we're saying.
Listen to encryption, script pictures displaying.
Breath control, best described as breathtaking.
Yep.
We'll show you the ropes and then leave you hanging.
How is Hueytown? What's it like?
The town of Huey.
It's
Hueyton or Hueytown?
Hueytown.
Okay.
It's not anything special.
Okay.
I don't even want to get into it, really.
All right.
I'm embarrassed to live there, kind of.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
But I'm
would
like
you
a
like to get
recluse,
into that, or would
really.
you just like to let's just you're embarrassed?
Kind of
we're
want to leave it
done.
alone, you know?
Okay.
Move
don't
past
touch it.
All right.
I'm over it.
You guys mountain climb or ski?
Nope.
Snowboard?
Do black people ski?
Trying to think of anything you can do
Something I
outside.
do outside.
You can do the same stuff outside you can do inside. You just need like a generator and an extension cord.
Have you guys ever played NBA 2K14 outside?
We have not.
No,
Ooh.
not yet.
One for the bucket list right there.
Right there, exactly. You could do what Robin just told us to do. Why don't we shoot the show outside? Why don't we ever shoot the show outside?
I don't want to go outside.
You weren't there. I was there. You're right. Damn it.
Happens to the best of us.
Excelsior.
Dear everyone, I'm sorry I disappointed all of you. You'll never see me ever again. This time I mean it. Love, but you, Zach.
Oh, man.
Another one by Pen Pals. Here is Standards and Practices.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Check it. Gifted, penmanship glyphic, pyro, grounded, or lifted, spit prolific, pyro, open minds, confines, kick rhymes like Tabo, flowing words glowing like stars over Cairo, poetry in motion making ears salivate, we float over heads, we mentally levitate, we don't dumb it down, we lyrically elevate, pupils to the movement, we do it to educate, we meditate to the beat with styles unique, brainstorm thoughts form, then leak on the sheet, MCs compete, we bring the heat to your neck up, steady rushing rappers while they stalling trying to catch up, deliver essence in the presence of mics, blessed in the present with the present to write, that's right, we back like vertebrae and slip this, Pen Pals got the juice, we the truth, sip this, we uplift with substance when ideas spark, feed off food for thought while these artists are starved, leave scars on the page whenever the pen carves, the standards that we practice is to raise the bar, we uplift with substance when ideas spark, feed off food for thought while these artists are starved, leave scars on the page whenever the pen carves, the standards that we practice is to raise the bar.
I spit standards that'll withstand the test of time. I'm setting the stepping stones for the next in line. Maybe planting seeds of doubt inside an unwise mind. It'll bloom into a garden where you'll harvest your rhymes. Breeding them seeds to breathe a breeze through the trees. Open-minded beings with clever tricks and sleeves. They undress to impress, defying all things. Fresh wind from within that'll rattle the loose leaves. Speaking soothes seeds when the muses impede. Music conceived exceeds beauty seen in your dreams. A series of simple words all tied to a string. Expressed in one breath with the flowing of streams. Believe what I read as it ignites your fascination. Connections without flesh, more or less the motivation. A family of famished poets composing combination. Related through a vein of thought shared in their creation. We uplift with substance when ideas spark. Feed off food for thought while these artists are starved. Leave scars on the page whenever the pen carves. The standard that we practice is to raise the bar. We uplift love with substance when ideas spark. Feed off food for thought while these artists are starved. Leave scars on a page whenever the pen carves. The standard that we practice is to raise the bar.
Guys, here at Monorail, we're real big fans of spooky things. Ghosts, ghouls, we've had several spiders. We've had several guests talk about the spooky things that have happened to them. Do you guys have any spooky memories or spooky stories or any stories, anything? Maybe that was maybe not spooky, maybe unsettling, or opinions on spooky things, or like, have you ever been spooked or scared?
The cops spook me out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was almost shot twice.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty spooky, I guess.
That is pretty spooky.
More in a tangible sense than, you know, but...
I don't know about scary. That just goes straight into scary, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, I was spooked.
Spooky?
You weren't scared?
I wasn't really scared. Yeah, I was kind of...
Did you see the gun?
I did not see the gun, but I heard people yelling behind me.
He's got a gun.
You know, yeah, he's got a gun. Don't shoot him. He's got a baby in his hands. You know, and that was.
Did you
that
have a baby?
That wasn't me. That was
okay,
that was me. I used to live in the hood, and you know, I got into a fight with a kid. I won. His dad wasn't too happy about it. He kind of attacked me. And when I say kind of, I mean he did attack me. So my stepdad, he went to talk to the guy, you know, be a man about it, you know, and he's like, you know, if you got a problem, you can come see me. He wasn't too happy about that. So he, you know, he's like, you guys just wait a second, I got something for you. I got something for you. So he goes back in his house. My stepdad's like, let's just leave. He's carrying my little cousin in his hands. Hands? Arms. He's got her in his arms. And
child.
Yeah, by her collar, just, you know, dangling her. But so we like just take off, and we hear people yelling behind us, don't shoot him, he's got a baby. And, you know, that was pretty much the end of that. The first time. That was the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. Who am I talking about? Lowe's and Home Depot, of course. They had it coming. They had it coming. What did they have coming? To losing your business, that's what. They lost their business to me, the PVC Pulps. Hi, folks. PVC Pulp, Vatican City here in Cottondale, Alabama. I got the best prices going. Not only that, but I'm a real friendly guy. I remember names and everything. I remember... Uh-oh, on the 4th of July, you best believe it, no rain on this 4th of July, not on any holiday that the PVC folks got to do with it. Hi folks, PVC Pulp, Vatican City right here. Hey, you know what rain's made of? Water. And you know what goes in the water? Piping. You know what the piping goes through is made out of? You better believe it's PVC, buddy. It ain't nothing else. It's PVC. PVC Pulp, Vatican City, Alabama. You got the best prices? My best. I beg to differ. Because let me tell you something, folks. Nobody's got better prices than the PVC Pulp and PVC Pulp Vatican City. Not only that, but I got rid of 'em. I got rid of 'em. And I'm singing a song in the rain. Not really, because it's the 4th of July. And who wants to run on the 4th of July? You want fireworks. Woo! And probably the whole world. I think I'll name him Jerry. I'm gonna take him back to my place. Probably get him a little drunk. Hey Jerry, are we gonna have some fun tonight? Only if you saw the PVC you got. That ain't gonna be hard. I'm the best PVC salesman in the world, and my prices are super low. Hence why Jerry belongs to me now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a little break. This interview brought to you by Tuscaloosa Monorail Water. Tastes like failure. Guys, we're having our hydration break real quick. Make sure you guys are doing okay. Got everything you need? Well, now that we're ready, we're feeling better. Why don't you guys tell me a little bit about why you hate the music that comes on the radio so much?
Does it really need to be explained?
Just for the folks at home. I mean, I know why you hate it. Wink.
It's not thought provoking.
It's not thought provoking. It's. I don't even have words.
It doesn't seem challenging to make.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It all sounds the same.
Yeah.
That's another reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just dumb. That's all I can say. That's all I need to say. I feel.
Dumbed down. Yeah. For sure. Pretty much.
Don't like it.
Okay. Okay.
Do you think there's like any merit to like thoughtless things, or like how would you?
I mean,
is there a way to thoughtlessly like have a good time?
I have my moments to where I'll listen to something.
Yeah, everybody has their ratchet days or whatever, you know, where they just want to, you know, twerk or something, you know, whatever, do your thing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. I just don't see the point in continually making the same thing over and over. It all sounds the same. It all pushes the same message.
Yeah, it would be different if, like, I don't know, it's like if they didn't so much put out that type of hip-hop music, or like try to like mix it up a little, you know, have like a little, you know, diversity within the
I mean, I'm
music.
cool with party anthems. I just don't really see the necessity for music about violence and whatever else that destroys people in general, I guess.
You guys have no violent music?
Which, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that I'm like conscious, you know, to the point of, you know, trying to uplift my people or something like that. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not violent to a point that I'm, you know, it's nothing that's like I'm out in the street shooting people.
Okay.
You know, just.
I don't know. I think when we get brutal, though, it's more like us having
There's still wit
fun.
to it.
Yeah, it's like us having fun. Like, I don't think anyone who hears a brutal song by us will be like, oh, they're going to go and do exactly what they said that they were going to do, you know?
Okay.
And
which is the problem. The majority of people believe this stuff on the radio is happening, which a lot of it does, but, you know, that these people are doing it, so they, like, you know, romanticize it or whatever, and I don't feel like it should be perpetuated. That's pretty much it.
Howdy folks, Zach Travis here, and joining me this week is co-producer of Tuscaloosa Monorail, Miss Robin Rains. And we're here to tell you what's happening July 12th through July 18th here in Tuscaloosa and Birmingham. Starting us off, Saturday, July 12th, we'll have Clash at the Capstone, a bodybuilding competition at the Bama Theater here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. We got some fun stuff going on, pre-judging, which I didn't think you could do, at 9 a.m. That's $20 to go to. So if you want to see everybody, 9 a.m. But if you want to see the best of the best and only the best of the best, it starts at 6 p.m., $25 or $35 for a VIP ticket.
In this page, the guy can't tell if Sailor Uranus is a man or a woman.
Right.
But she's driving a Ferrari.
Okay. That's Saturday, July 12th. Also, if you're not in the mood for the bodybuilding competition at the 17th floor, a hip-hop and R&B group, the former backing group for TLC and Usher, will be playing at the Jupiter here in Tuscaloosa. That show starts at 8 p.m., $5 to get into that, 19 and up. Wednesday, July 16th, we got several bands performing at the Nick in Birmingham. State Line Mob, a southern rock alt-country band from Florence, Alabama. The Missing Letters, also an alt-rock band from Minneapolis. And of course, Bast, a power trio from Atlanta, will be playing at the Nick, 9 p.m. Free show, 21 and up.
What's a power trio?
It's like, think of it like, Sailor Moon, and the Cat, and little Sailor Moon. Power trio. Oh, Sailor Moon, Tuxedo Mask, and the Cat all together. Power
That doesn't
trio.
make any sense.
Gotcha. Okay. Thursday, July 17th, Gullah, G-U-L-A, a jam band from somewhere, will be playing at the Zydeco in Birmingham. Show is 10 p.m., also free, 18 and up to see that one as well. That next Friday, July 18th, Dead Fingers and 100s will be playing at Bottle Tree in Birmingham. Show starts at $9, $10, or $13 if you are under the age of 21, but please be at least 18 years of age. That is an 18 and up show.
I'll see what I can do.
Very good. And of course, to end the week, if you're not in Birmingham and you're here in Tuscaloosa, of course, Friday, July 18th, Peter Frampton and the Doobie Brothers, both back in action right here at the Tuscaloosa Amphitheater. Show starts at 8, and tickets range from $25 to $125. Pretty much. That's, yeah, $125 might get you, maybe you could see Peter Frampton a little closer. I'm not really sure what you get for that. But thank you very much for joining us this week. I'm Zach Travis, this is Robin Rains, and that is what's happening July 12th through July 18th in Tuscaloosa and Birmingham. We'll see you next week, folks. But like Sailor Moon, Tuxedo Mask, those are also characters, aren't they? Okay.
Some people say that clean living makes for a clean conscience. That may be so, but there's nothing wrong with getting a little dirty. Because let me tell you the thing about dirt. It always washes off in the morning. Left Hand Soap Company, washing away last night's sins since 1999.
Here's another one for you from Pen Pals, a song called Non-Profit Profits.
I practice what I preach, see my preaching is practice. I'm a prophet seeking profits and that makes sense backwards. With empty pocket logic, change the game through passion. More change soon to come with mic checks that I cash in. Remove the needle from the record just to set it straight. Pen pals pass mics like a collection plate. We touch your soul whether you pray or you meditate. 9 clouds over the ground, that's how we elevate. Dressed to impress in my Sunday's best. Drop knowledge from the pulpit till fools get blessed. But I'm never Christ-like, more like Lord Finesse. Performance is more in accordance with religious context. I'm Cain-slaying rappers unable to get the picture. New Testament to the old school style of flipping scriptures. Seek to make figures with written word mixtures. Religiously delivered to congregations of listeners. Yo, Fathom, tell them what you do.
Yo. Yeah. I practice what I'm preaching. My preaching is my practice. I'm a prophet seeking prophets, and that makes sense backwards. Frolic with empty wallets, symbolic, irrelevant. Evident to the testament, dropping knowledge deposits. We unveil 2 mics, excel new heights. Put clerics in hysterics from the sermons we write. Giving praise to the days when hip hop was bright. Nowadays, cats play charades, dim in the light. Ignite with precision, a wordplay precise. Tit for tat, the whack crossed out like Christ. Pen pals beginning this exodus with Genesis. Ripping this mic out of the hands of these apprentices. Kicking flows like ballistics. Give me some witnesses. Putting emphasis on lyricists. We style physicists. Amen. We slay men. In turns put in laymen. Irrevocably, vocally, total mics. Totally.
No bitching, just fishing. That's what I'm about. This is your opportunity. You will be on national television, Tri-County television, and the internet. Would you like to start any beef?
You know, I'm not one for starting beef with anyone. I just feel like I'm just gonna outdo you. Gonna outdo you, and that's it. I don't need to say anything to you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pen Pals will outdo you. To anyone who thinks that you could outdo, no, you can't. You are not as good as Pen Pals.
Nope.
They've said it, and I've repeated it.
It's official.
They hate you. They hope you die. Don't ever walk up to them and say hello.
Don't see us on the street.
If you see them on the street, look the other way. Look away from them. You've heard it here first, folks. Pen Pals has just started beef with everyone in the world.
Including beef.
Including beef. Jack off cows. Doo-doo! Guys, David, you were talking to me, excuse me, Mr. Slangwich, you were talking to me about your grandmother. Mm-hmm. And what a cool lady she is. She was at one of your shows?
She was at the Druid City Brewery show, yeah. She was,
representing.
What's interesting is that she interacts physically during our music more than anyone else. Unless there's like someone belligerently drunk, At Druid City, we were doing, I don't remember what song we were doing, and we didn't mention anything about, put your hands up or anything, and I just saw her in the back, like, doing this. And for the record, I just have to say that she's white. I'm mixed, so she's white. So it's even more weird for people to, like, witness that. Like, we would go out to eat sometimes, and people would just be, like, looking at us in the car, like, what are those two people doing together? But, we're just hanging out, at Applebee's or something.
Palling around at the Applebee's.
Exactly.
How come you guys can't just go to the Applebee's? I understand.
Really,
Robin and I go to the Applebee's all the time. Or we would.
The Applebee's?
If we went to Applebee's.
I wouldn't either.
No. But
None of us have anything.
a couple friends of mine, the reason I don't go to Applebee's, and this is, I think, public knowledge, the reason I don't go to Applebee's is because the last time my friend went to an Applebee's, there was a dirty diaper under the table.
Oh,
and
I've experienced that at the movies.
Really?
Seriously?
Which movie?
At the Cobb. I don't even remember what I was
No,
going to
what
see.
movie was it? I want to know what person in Hollywood.
I think it was like The Avengers or something like that. And there was a dirty diaper.
So bad. It's such a good movie. I'm sorry, the dirty diaper ruined it for you.
I just moved.
Okay, that's good. This one from Pen Pals called Manifesto.
Just listen.
Just listen, just listen. Just listen, just listen.
Yeah, straight from the heart, I represent hip-hop.
Yo, my true obsession is a rap session. When I get around mics, rhyme prayers and flow blessings. Maybe you can measure what this art means to me. If I break it down simplistically, do it for passion, but cash rules things around me. I get pennies for my thoughts despite profound speech. Still proceed to profess professionally. And all proceeds fund this starving artists to eat. It's holy matrimony, homie, I love it and that's for life. Maybe even half the reason I'm not seeking a wife. Too committed to music and the muses I write. Plus the fact I'm kinda jaded on casual date nights. Always straight away from tracks, facing daily stresses. Never thought I'd find a way to make it sound impressive. Address it in the effort that is something you'll connect with. Eclectic perspective with fresh beat selection. On one hand I'm dope, but on the other I'm broke. Switch flows, ambidextrous and balance them both. I struggle just to juggle, but I manage with hope. People's Facebook statuses, my lines they quote. Inspiration for an artist's hard work validated. They look you in the eyes and swear to God you're gonna make it. Straight to the heart is where I take those statements. Whether true or not, it's still amazing when they say it.
Straight from the heart, I represent hip-hop.
Represent, represent, represent.
Yeah, I said straight from the heart, I represent hip-hop.
Represent, represent, represent.
Yeah, straight from the heart, I represent hip-hop.
Represent, represent, represent.
Yeah, straight from the heart, I represent hip-hop.
Represent, represent, represent like this.
I reckon this obsession, inception to the connection, to artistic expression, advise myself discretion. Committed, I put it all in every recorded session. No option to have, stepping in audible confessions. Ahead of me's a legacy I built with this profession. Select the game, respect, ranking mics that I'm checking. Sometimes I feel it's my own patience I'm testing. A double-edged sword, both sides, jagged edges. Often I sit, lost in thought, wondering, get a little tick. I was slip, can't think of shit. Is that all? I'm off the wall, I should call it quits. I wrecked the hearse on the last verse, that's as good as it gets. Graveyard shift, digging within the pen I grip. Trying to design a line from a concept to flip. From PM to AM, I'm just not content with the lines that I script, so these rhymes I rip. Out my notepad, I'm so mad, I spark a split. Poison the poison I use to cloud my gift. Seek to gain a second rent, I'm wrecking pins to death. And breathe life in the track until I have none left. Yes, breath of fresh air, indelible flair. Found my niche to make the crowd put their hands in the air. And demand I'm keeping there like this is a robbery. I master my hobby like nobody stopping me.
Straight from the heart, I represent hip-hop.
Represent, represent, represent.
I said straight from the heart, I represent hip-hop.
Yo, represent, represent, represent.
I said straight from the heart, I represent hip-hop.
Represent, represent, represent.
I said straight from the heart, I represent hip-hop.
Represent, represent, represent.
I said straight from the heart, I represent hip-hop.
Yo, represent, represent, represent.
I said straight from the heart, I represent hip-hop.
Represent, represent, represent.
I said straight from the heart, I represent hip-hop.
Represent, represent, represent.
I said straight from the heart, I represent hip-hop.
Represent, represent, represent
Like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us on this episode of Tuscaloosa Monorail, brought to you by Eat My Beats. And of course, gentlemen, that brings us to the Eat My Beats sponsored question from right here in the Eat My Beats triage unit. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Eat My Beats sponsored question. Guys, the Eat My Beats sponsored question is this. So you guys write all your own stuff?
That we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Eat My Beats sponsored question. Thank you for joining us in the Eat My Beats triage unit, and we'll see you next Eat My Beats time, Eat My Beats place.
Hey folks, Bob Baker here with the Druid City Brewing Company. People always ask us, how do you guys make that beer? You'd be surprised how simple it is, and in fact, you're gonna do it right in your own home. Take some cereal, some water, some yeast, a small container of what we call mystery compound X, and blend it together until it's all creamy. The last ingredient is just a dash of radiation right in your own microwave. Ah, a delicious wheat beer. Prefer dark? Add a few drops of food coloring. Druid City Brewing Company. It's just that simple.
Here's Pen Pals again with their song, Naturally Born Illa.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
It's the Pen Pals.
Fathom.
It's language.
We're back for another one. We're back for another one. Naturally born ill. Check the skills, yo.
It's my birthright to verse right, cursive words that curse mice. Rhythmic exorcism of my pen's poltergeist. Golden child going wild, live and live in color. Devout with demonstration, inspiration from my brother. But I don't lip sync, my lips sync with ink that's linked to what I'm thinking when I vibe to a beat. I was given life to breathe, life is what it seems like. So my thesis is speaking peace on how I perceive life. Destiny was microphone, ministry at infancy. Spitting infant who's the spitting image of an infantry. Me, the mic, the beat combine to form a holy trinity. Lyrically, my passion for the craft shows religiously, skillfully. Imagery rides divine symphonies. Grab a mic, stand, spit stanzas intimately. I'm coming from the soul with these so ill soliloquies. Fluid with phonetics, 89 till infinity. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
It's so natural.
Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
It's so natural.
Vocabulary spills, I'm ill. Dominate, break loose, giving Mike's ministry cycle. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
It's so natural.
Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
It's so natural.
Vocabulary spills, I'm ill. Dominate, break loose, giving Mike's ministry cycle.
Music therapeutic, a piece of soul I give 'em. Birthed by my mother, but nursed by the rhythm. Developed to develop rhymes. Now I'm in my prime. Put my heart in the beat. My flow is a lifeline. Pin letters to the page. I set the scene for the stage. Put captions to the actions in mysterious ways. Through the mind, I project rhymes for days. You need an atlas to find a passage through my labyrinth. Elaborate with the phrase, even crowds amazed. To mentally mental, I go mental on instrumental. Natural born skill, I'm ill, armed with a pencil. A mic's poltergeist, I'm heart and writing utensil. My nature's in the rhythm, so natural with the writtens. Lines so dope, my quotes need an intervention. We don't play though, inspire minds like Plato. Turn tracks to Waco, overheads like Halo.
Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
It's so natural.
Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
It's so natural.
Vocabulary spills, I'm ill. Dominate, break loose, giving Mike's ministry cycle. Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
It's so natural.
Vocabulary spills, I'm ill.
It's so natural.
Vocabulary spills, I'm ill. Dominate, break loose, giving Mike's ministry cycle. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah,
alright, alright, okay,
yeah,
check it, okay, wreck it, okay, wreck it,
Dear everyone, again, I'm sorry for what happened tonight, but I think I did the best that I could. So the next time you come to my show, it will be a rerun, playing next Saturday at 3 a.m. Thanks for coming, and of course, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors again. The Left Hand Herbal Soap Company, Eat My Beats in Tuscaloosa for doing all of the sound, and of course, Druid City Brewing Company, making sure we're not thirsty. Thanks again for Pen Pals for coming out. I hope you all had a great time. Get some sleep. Zach. I should get a real job.
Blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. Hey. Hey, you losers. Hey, wake up. Hey. Hey, wake up, you dummies. You chumps. Oh, I see how it is. No respect for the PVC Pope, huh? Okay. I'll see you in your dreams. Oh, wait. Oh, the credits are coming. Okay, well, guess the show's over. I keep it straight there. Keep it, yeah. Oh, I don't like that guy. That guy. No. Oh God, oh no. Alright, okay. Yeah. Okay, alright. Oh, whoops. Wrong way here, folks. Give me a second. That's probably good right there. I'm fighting the war. Oh, they're coming for me. What can I do? Don't let them take the PVC, Commander. No way am I ever gonna do that. I love this PVC way too much. Uh-oh, here come the Nazis. And oh no, gotta run away. Gotta run away. Oh no. But it's okay, cause I'm gonna stab them. I got blood in my hands. I got blood in my hands. I'll never live it down. I'll do it in a second. I'm not done yet. Well, prices! But to all you sports fans out there, hey, I know how you like that basketball. Why don't you come down to PVC Pope Vacuum City in Cottondale, Alabama, 5001 McFarland Boulevard East to check out the big game on my standard definition television. Hey, look up there. This one's gonna be a little involved. Woo! Uh-oh, is it a spooky ghost? A spook? No way, Jose. Hi, folks, it's me, PVC Pope Vacuum City, from PVC Pope Vacuum City in Cottondale, Alabama. I sure am wishing you a happy Halloween. Not only that, my prices are so low, they're spooky. They even got this guy spooked. Oh no! Ah, I think it's passed. Was that a poltergeist? You better believe it, buddy. He's nodding. We got a haunted house here, folks. No! Oh, thank God we made it to the haunted house. So, come to PVC Pulp Vacuum City in Cottontail, Alabama, where things aren't so spooky because we got just low prices, which are really nice. But sometimes you go to Lowe's, and sometimes you go to Home Depot, and things are real spooky. No, no, don't get me. It's the ghost of my dead ancestors. Ah. Oh. I got all the time in the world. Not only that, I got all the low prices. How do I get those low prices? Maybe because I have all this time on my hand to hunt and pick and look for the best prices for you, the valued customer. You are so valued by PVC Pulp Vacuum City, I'll gladly give you my time if I could. Hey, Henry, come here. I'll gladly give you my time. I'll gladly give it to you if you want to buy PVC from me, PVC Pulp. It's just that simple. So next time you find yourself, out of time, maybe you come down to PVC Pulp Vacuum City. Don't get the hassle. You save lots of time. You go to Lowe's, Home Depot, they got no time for you. I got all the time, no time left for you. That's how it is down there. Up here, it's all the time in the most wonderful time in the year. And we are partying every day like it's 1999. So come down PVC Pulp Vacuum City in Cottontail, Alabama. Oh, happy to be alive. Get him out of here. This is, oh, Mr. President, what do I owe this honor to? Well, PVC Pope, it's because I'm just the president, but you're a pope, the pope of all PVC. Well, I guess that's true, Mr. President, but you're the president of the United States of America. Well, there's about, I figured there's about as much PVC in the world, maybe there is in the United States of America. Well, I guess that's true. That makes a lot of sense. I guess that's why you're the president. You're pretty smart. And you're pretty smart too, PVC Pope. I guess that's why they made you the Pope of PVC. Hey, I guess they did. Do you want to go get a cheeseburger or something? You bet I do. Let's go down to Burger King and get us a big Whopper. Wow, Mr. President, you're telling all those Whoppers in Washington. Mr. President, you get out of here, you war criminal. Look at that. Is that Lowe's headquarters? Uh-oh, look out. Clang, clang, clang. Uh-oh, folks, is that PVC Pope Vacuum City in Cottontail, Alabama? Uh-oh, look out, because I'm going to give it a big kiss. Because I love it. I love the PVC business with all my heart, and I've been in it for 20 years, and I won't stop for nobody or nothing. You can't tell me any different. I know better. I know the best PVC from the worst, and I will never, ever live it down. PVC Pope Vacuum City in Cottontail, Alabama. Folks, you better believe I got the lowest prices, and I will physically give the business to anybody who says otherwise. So come on down to PVC Pope Vacuum City.